I was pregnant at the time he got arrested with the earth magnet incident, and our son was born, and we were living in drug houses, and
no bed for him.
No bed for my son. He slept in his car seat at whatever drug house we lived at the time. And then he finally got arrested. We were on the run from the police. And one thing that I always thought was really strange was my husband collected Bibles the whole time we were in bondage to drugs. And I really thought that was weird. He would read them while he would be using, and I would just be like, that is really strange.
When it's not only strange, but Dave, will you put that away?
Right.
That's like embarrassing to me.
Yeah.
What would people think?
Right.
You know, they're slamming drugs, babies laying on the floor. You know, it's like.
And so he finally got arrested when our son was about 6 months old. And he decided to surrender his life that night in the backseat of the cop car. And I didn't understand that. I thought he was out of his mind.
Now, were you in the cop car as well?
No, I didn't get arrested. I was in the car that we got pulled over in, but they arrested just my husband. And when he called me, he's just like, I surrendered, you know, and he even told the officer that, you know, that he was ready to surrender his life.
He told me one time that I felt like I was rescued, not arrested.
Right. Right, and so he was looking at 14 years. That was the minimum for the charges that he had. And I was just like, you're going to go to prison forever, and I have this child to raise, and I was really upset. And I was mad at God, if that's what he believed in, and I'm like, you have 3 square meals a day, a place to sleep. I don't know where me and Caden are going to go. And I was angry. I was angry with him. I was angry with him for believing in God. And I just didn't believe it. And then he was looking at 14 years, like I said, and one day he went before the judge. And he said to the judge that he was willing, he knew what his charges were, and he knew what he was looking at, and that if that's where he went, then he would know that that's where God wanted him. And I was just, please, please, if there is a God, don't send him for 14 years. But he was okay with that. I mean, of course he said, I have a family to take care of. I would like to be home with them, but I know that if that's where God wants me, that's where I'll go. And the judge sentenced him to 6 months in jail. And I just bawled. I was just so, and that's when I knew that there was a God. Because my husband had been arrested. The list of his arrests are so long that pages and pages of it.
He's the only person I know that's on probation for the rest of his life. I think.
10 years.
That's like the rest of your life.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
But when we live the way we live now, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's okay that we're on probation.
Now, you know what I really enjoy about the dynamic of why